Yo, Jonathan, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. So let's see the script. We have a lot of things to react to. A lot of fucking things, bro. Twitter, YouTube, this and that. Today we're gonna play a horror game as well. Heavy game. See the script. Yo, Luher, what's up, man? Inshallah, one day God 7. Inshallah. I think I can get it eventually. I just joined as fast as your electric. You were quick. You were quick. Yo, thank you for the follow, overrated potato. But there is so much to react to. We have Fighting GM. We have Moonsault Slayer. We have the main man Sui. We have Twitter going ham on Kazuya. But let's see what the main man has. All you need for God 7 is more people in it, that's all. We're gonna get it. Yo, Electric, what's up? Welcome. So, the main man Sui. The truth about Season 3 ranks inflation. It's interesting. I am feeling way better, yeah. But I'm gonna take a break so I am on point again.
What's up, guys? Main mounts.
I'm not quite on point yet, but yeah. I will be. Yeah, bro, yesterday I was feeling dead. I felt so shit. Yo, Figbu, welcome.
What's up, guys?
Anything but Moonslop.
Doing awesome as always. And today I'm gonna talk about rank inflation because people are asking me about it 1,000 times per day. Every single time I stream, it's like, oh my god, there must be a rank inflation, right? I used to be this rank and now I'm this rank, and I see a lot of people are now this rank, and oh my god, I was like, people are really care about the ranks. And I get that, you know, we all play for points. It's a very competitive game. People are obsessed with ranks. It is what it is, right? So, has there been a rank inflation? Yes. Short answer, yes. Abso-fucking-lutely. Everyone is moving up.
Kick, meine Main-Plattform. Also, ich will, dass meine Subs alle da sind. Also, alle sollen unsubben bei Twitch. Die können gerne da weiter gucken. Aber ich will da meine Subs haben, weil Kick einfach besser ist. Man kann sich auf Twitch nicht verlassen. Und das Geld da ist besser.
Ranked the last month or so.
Yo, Potato, welcome.
Have stopped playing ranked.
I'm doing good.
But if we look at the last 30 days of the people who have played ranked, 9% are Tekken Kings. And if you see the bottom number there, which is right there, that is actually now a third of a player base. So a third of a player base is Tekken King or above. That's quite a lot of people. Like 1 in 3 is Tekken King or above. So this is drastically different to like Season 1 or Season 2 Tekken King.
So majority of the people are Tekken King now. Thank you for the follow. What was the majority of the people in what was the majority of the people in Tekken 7 in? Wasn't it Mighty Ruler? Or Fujin? I'm sure it was ruler ranks though. Most people were in ruler ranks. So that means that Mighty Ruler is now Tekken King. No? Or Fujin. Okay, Fujin. So okay, Tekken King is Fujin. Ah, that's interesting. So it's not an exaggeration when people say that Tekken King is Fujin. I don't see that as an exaggeration. It's only a few ranks apart as well anyway, right? As far as I can tell. Yeah. That's basically it.
Much fewer people reached that rank and above. So 100% is on inflation. You can also see here on God of Destruction, you'll note that we have 10,500 players are now God of Destruction. That is 3.65% of the player base. And God of Destruction and above is actually 7.5% now. 7.5% of the current active player base have made it to God of Destruction or above. So this is quite a lot of people. So it's like, why did this happen? They've made it so with Season 3 that you get way less punishment now when you are at these ranks. Season 2 would like help you to like Bushin or Tekken King, and then the rank system would go like, well, now you're on your own. The new rank system makes it so that they want to push you higher. So it's like, now there's actually significantly less point reduction when you take losses here. So if you lose to someone who's like a lower rank than you don't get penalized as much. You get more points for beating someone who's higher rank than you. That kind of makes sense in my opinion. But so they're trying to push you higher. And now a lot of people are like, oh, that sucks. Rank should be super difficult. And I'm like, well, you know, you might feel like these ranks are less valuable now, which they are. But the reason they did this is because we want to push more people into these ranks. Like, I feel like a lot of people...
Wait a second. There was no stream notification on YouTube for some reason. I need to do it manually.
forget that God of Destruction is not the highest rank anymore. Like, people say, oh, God of Destruction is not worth... it's too easy to get God of Destruction in Season 2. It's too easy to get it in Season 3. And it's like, well, that is an opinion and one way of looking at it. But the highest rank now is God Infinity. That's God 8. And in Season 2, which was out for a whole year, no one ever got God Infinity. So again, God of Destruction is not the highest rank. God Infinity is the highest rank. In Season 2, God Infinity was the new God of Destruction. And no one ever got that rank. Yagami got God 6 eventually. It took a year, I think. And he was the only person to do so. One person got God 6. No one got God 7. No one got God 8. So the reason they did this, you know, in these ranks to make it so that you lose less points, whatever you do, you lose less points, is because they want a much larger chunk of a player base to hit these ranks. Because that's what they have to do. They have to move the meat. The mass of people just has to go higher so that these players, the pros of the pros, have more people beneath them that they can farm.
Okay, I am gonna give you guys your internal. I give you guys now my opinion on the ranked system. And you may disagree. but I think this rank system is better than in Season 2. Now that I thought about it, I had some time to test it out, but I also have arguments. What's the point of having a ranked system where it is impossible systematically to get the last ranks? Anyway, the best players in the world, most of them were in God 3, kinda. 3 people maybe a bit higher. Like, what's the point? At least now you have people that can actually get God 7. And even now it is 0.08%. No, that is actually God 6. And God 7 is like 0.000000001. Yeah, Season 2, Yagami, only guy that got fucking God 6 or what? Like he was, or 2 people got God 6. I don't think that is a good ranked system. I think they messed it up by adding so many ranks for no reason and then inflating it later on. But now that you give us already these ranks, at least fucking make it so that it is even humanly possible to achieve, right? What's the point if you can't achieve a rank?
We need more people higher up so it actually becomes realistic for someone to get God Infinity. So that's why the devs did what they did, right? I don't know how many people are God 5 now. 460 players. That's 0.16% of a player base have at rank. If you are God 6, you're in the top 0.08% of a player base if you hit that rank. If you are God 6. What does that even translate to? But it's basically 1 in 1,000. So I think people who go like, and I've had so many people come to my stream saying like, oh, but I'm this rank now, I'm this rank, I'm God of Destruction, and I don't feel like I'm that good. It was so easy to get. It was easier than before. God of Destruction doesn't feel like a skillful rank anymore. What should I do, main man?
I think God of Destruction is realistically Tekken King. And God 1, 2, 3. From God 3 is God of Destruction. God 4 is God 1. God 5 is God 2. And God 6 is God 3.
First off, you put the value on your rank. If you feel pride in getting Mighty Ruler, be super happy with that and take great pride in that, and don't let some elitist loser on Reddit or anywhere else tell you you're a piece of shit or you should just uninstall because you suck. You put the value on your rank. That's all that matters. If you're happy with that, great. And if you want to continue and strive to get even better at the game, get a higher rank, go for it. Good for you. But don't seek external validation when it comes to this stuff. You put the value on your rank. Not me, not anyone else. And again, if you feel it is not skillful to be a Tekken King,
I also agree with him though.
Do aim higher. If God of Destruction was easy for you and you feel, well, man, anyone can get this rank today, why not aim for God Infinity? So again, we just have to remember that these ranks do exist as well, right? As I explained to you, the reason they made it easier to hit these ranks is that so that this becomes a reality. Because we just need the mass of meat, the mass of people to go higher. So these guys have someone to farm, so that eventually these guys get someone to farm. This was just trying to rectify what happened in Season 2 where no one could get God 6, 7, and 8. So that's basically how they...
You can't sub with Prime.
But it still seems like God 6 is going to be a wall for these people because getting God 7 is ridiculous. It's like, I think if you win a match, you get like 600 points. But if you lose a match, you lose 1,500 points. It's a this is where they've put in a hard wall now. So even though 220 players are God 6, I think God 7, it doesn't even register here. Oh, 4 players. 4 players are God 7, as you can see. 0% of the player base. I don't know what it's going to look like for these guys to try and get God Infinity, but it's not going to be easy. But I'm sure in a couple of months, we'll have our first God Infinity. We're just going to have to see. But so yeah, that's rank inflation. It is very, very real. But again, they did it for a reason. And if you wanna if you wanna get to skillful ranks or whatever, however you see it, go for the rank you find personally to be skillful, you know, and don't seek external validation from anyone else in this community. Yes. So that's rank inflation, and you know, I hope that was a good explanation, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.
All right. Now we're gonna look at Fighting GM on Twitter. He's a bit mad. So where did this start? Lee got 6. Lee is probably at his worst, maybe even worse than in Season 1. I don't think he's the best option for competing, but he still has a lot of identity. In most cases, that sounds more positive than negative. Okay. Stance slop Lee has nothing to do with old Lee. There's no stance slop with 22 frame low. You have an I-16 low and I-18 low from Hitman. Back free and Silvertail is not tied to Hitman. You can do Silvertail and slide Wafat from Hitman. They not Hitman moves. You know what I mean by that. I am aware, but my point is Lee, not stance slop character at the end of the day. Also, forward 2-1 also has a counterplay in Hitman stance. You can sidestep left, jab, parry, armor, heat, literally anything faster than 12 frames. Yes, you can do slide and back for free out of Hitman, but that's crazy. You're risking getting launched to do a fake mix-up. Hitman stance is a stance, CH stance, not a rushdown stance. GM, the whole issue is that Lee has lost option selects, and now Hitman stance pressure comes down to take a guess every time he enters stance. Do nothing or risk your life. That is horrible gameplay. Every counterplay option you mentioned, Lee can launch you for. From a homing CH launching mid. There's no guess in Hitman. You know you can just block or sidewalk left, right? Sidewalk left. Sidewalk left. I need Vegito for this, bro. I need Vegito for this. I thought you sidewalk right. Sidewalk left or keep blocking because there is no mix, my dick and balls. Keep in mind you're literally the one who suggested mesh counterplay in the first place. I want sidestep right duck to be viable, or again, you're straight up lying your ass off. Suggest sidewalk left because every option hits you. Yeah, good point. Okay. Idiot. I said sidestep left, meaning your left. And Lee's right. So up on 2P, I know what I was saying. Hitman tracks to his right, Lee's left. Meaning your right. Hitman stands strong side is where you are stepping. Yeah, but bro, when you say step left, I go left and not right. That doesn't make sense. You can't say this out of your perspective. That was weird. Bro, you're telling the counterplay to the opponent, not to yourself. The opponent input step to their side of perspective, not yours. What is this backwards thinking? You only lab in the context of your own character and no one else to speak this way. Nova Psychim was right. Yeah, that was weird. This guy is bullshitting out of his mind, man. I can't with Lee players anymore. I am done with Twitter. I said sidestep left, meaning your left, Lee's right. You would avoid all his hitman moves, but forward 2 will hit you. But if you sidestep to Lee's left, everything else will track, but forward 2 wouldn't. It isn't rocket science. The only guess you are is a timing one, not a mix-up one. Yeah, but the timing is not determined by me choosing a side that is a mix-up. If I go right or if I go left, the timing is the same. It's a mix-up choice. I think that's mix. That's a mix. You notice in the tweet I didn't just sidewalk to Lee's left. I just said sidestep left. Meaning your left, not Lee's. Don't know why you're trying to dogpile me something when obvious it depends on whose side you're talking about. Dude, the counterplay for the opponent is to step right in their perspective, not left. Kazuya in this clip is stepping to his own left, just like you mentioned. No, you're stepping to Lee's left and you're right. I was saying for you to sidewalk to your left. I made a whole video on this. I know what I'm talking about. Oh, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, I think you cannot say, like, in conversations, let's say I am talking about Kazuya and someone says, yeah, what do I do against the fucking 50-50 FF3 or Hell Sweep or some bullshit, yeah? And then I say, you step to the right. And then he steps to the right and he gets clipped. And I say, yeah, but I meant to the left from your perspective, but from mine to the right. Then what's the point of that? You always say the counterplay in the fucking perspective of the opponent. Always. Yeah, my camera froze. Wait a sec. So that was really funny. Yo, Lemstree, thank you for the follow. Okay, this is so funny. GM needs to take the L there. That's wrong. It's just the approach was wrong. Okay, let's look at GM Lee and wait a second. Fighting GM probably made a video. Nobody understands Lee. Okay.
And today I'm making this video because a lot of fools on Twitter, because that's what they are, they're fools. They keep spreading false information about Lee. First of all, Hitman stance is not a mix-up stance. These guys keep saying that Lee's Hitman stance is a casino stance and it's a mix-up stance. And the reason why they say that is because these dudes are stupid and don't laugh. So I'll show you why these guys are really dumb. Also, okay, Lee can do 1+2 in the back 3-3, right? So they say that this and 4-2-1 is a mix-up. And they said that's why he's casino. So I'm gonna show you why these guys are dumb. Watch this. See? Step that. So you can step the back 3-3 that way. So there's no mix-up in that. See? So I step both options. I'm gonna show you another way I could counter both of them. I can also counter hit with jabs. Both options. I can also crouch jab both options. You can also do 11 frame. You can also do a DF1 to stop that. It's gonna trade though with the 4-2 though if you do a 13 frame move. See? Actually no, I'll beat it out. So it's gonna come out. It's actually not gonna trade. I did it slow. But 2-2-3. You can magic forward. You can sidestep it. You could crouch jab it. You could punch parry. So you see it's not a 50-50. It's not a 50-50. So also the reason why you would do back 3-3 or 4-2 after 1+2 is if you notice people will keep stepping to this side to try to deal with your other hitman moves.
Exactly. This is where we come to the interesting stuff.
That track to his strong side.
Exactly.
So that's why you would do it.
So for the people that don't understand the convo right now, so GM does a 1+2 on block, and then he walks to the left, which negates the mix-up options there, which is correct. But then other options hit, and when you want to deal with the other hitman options, you need to go to the right, and this is where it becomes a mix-up again.
Not a 50-50. That's just, you know, that's just stopping you from stepping. See? So that's the only way, but that's not a mix-up. That's a timing thing. So people, like I said, a lot of people that complain about Lee Chalan do not understand how Lee works. Another thing too, one of the low-level players, Sachi, because that's what he is a low-level guy that drowns in pools all the time and thinks Lee is broken, doesn't understand how to play Lee. He keeps talking about doing 1+2 into Silvertail and mixing it up with this. That's not a mix-up. That's like one of the dumbest things I ever seen or heard. One of the dumbest things. You can react to it. Look how slow that is. That's not a mix-up. See that? And I can step it too. You saw that?
Wait a minute. You can react to that?
Oh, that is. That's not a mix-up.
How can you react to this? I never react to this. Am I not getting something right here, or is this I-16, or am I wrong? Like, how can you react to this? I can't react. I have insane reaction. I swear I can't. I can block Jin's down back 4 on reaction. I can block his down 2. I can even sometimes block his hand low also on reaction. I can block the hell sweep on reaction. But this one is a bit mad. But maybe I don't get something here. Is this a true I-16 or is it a fake? Because if it is a true I-16, you can't, like, react to this.
See that? And I can step it too. You saw that? So you can step both moves. You can step both of them. Or you could just step and block.
Okay, you cannot step both of them. That's for sure. No?
Mix up. See that? And I can step it too. You saw that? So you can step both moves. You can step both of them. Or you could just step and block.
Okay, I think step block is a viable option, but step like walk, I get clipped by this. I don't think this is realistic.
You could also Silvertail. The thing with Silvertail, you can step it up close, but it's hard to do. It's hard to do it up close. I think you just have to sidewalk it. But no, it's just better just to sidestep duck. So there's no mix involved in that. So if I do, because Silver Tail, you could sidestep it up close. I'll show you. See, you could do it up close. Obviously, it's a bit hard to do because you have to wait till it fully comes out, and then you can do
it. Come on, GM, bro.
See, you could do it up close. Obviously, it's a bit hard to do because you have to wait till it fully comes out, and then you could do it.
Yo,
it's one of those things that's better just to block than the sidewalk, honestly. See, you can sidestep is a little inconsistent, so I wouldn't recommend sidewalking it. But in this situation, where you're doing this and this is not a mix-up. You could react to that. See, you could react to that.
Israeli socks in the house.
It's so slow. Because when he cancels out a hitman, it adds frames to it. Adds like 2 or 3
is my
frames.
goat.
So you could just do this. See? Options, select both options. You see that? There's no mix in that. So it's kind of weird that he thinks that's a 50-50. You play anybody that's good, they're just going to do that. See that? They're going to do that every time. And launch you. You can also cross jab both options. I could DF1 it. So it's not really a mix-up. You shouldn't be really swinging after 1+2 anyway, or even guessing, because there's no mix-up involved in it. So that's not a mix-up stance. And if you're trying to mix up, because I know some of you guys like to do, he was talking about
thank you for the follow.
Mixing, doing 1+2 back 3-3, and mixing it up with 4-2. Like, you could do that on hit, right? But the issue with that, you risking your whole bar just to eat something that's like 21 damage. Is like stupid. It's really dumb because 4-2-1 only does 34 damage. So you're trying to mix up a launch punish move, 21 frame move, 21 damage move with a 34 damage mid.
Yeah, but the 31 damage mid is hit confirmable, which is very important. Like, you don't need to do the second hit, which is a high. You can see it hit and then do the. It's very generous, I would say. You can like just not do it.
So the reward ratio is not even in your favor doing that. It's so risky doing that. Because if I duck, look how much damage I'm doing. Just for you trying to be stupid. Another person said too that Lee gets a free mix-up every time he hits you with back 3-3 on hit. No, he does not. And the reason why he said it is because, oh, you could do back 3-3 and then 1+2. And it beats out everything. Which is stupid because 1+2 is 21 frames and this is only +4. So you could counter hit back, or you could jab back. You could 11 frame back.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to do this move. That's the thing. It's not like, okay, he does this, and he's +4 only, and then he does the I-20 fucking 1 move, and then I counter hit him on -4. But what if you don't do that? Then you counter hit me, right? That's the fucking issue.
You could 13 frame back. You could 12 frame back. You could 15 frame back. So the guy doesn't know what he's talking about. And another thing, you could just sidestep block 2 and you back. See that? So the guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. You don't get a free 50-50 every time you do that. Plus, obviously, since he's +4, you can still sidewalk and launch. You see that? So you have to be careful. Plus, the mix after this is not really much of a mix. You could try stuff like this, but obviously there's a big risk involved in trying to blend somebody with Lee, because then you could get launched. And then if you duck, you only eating chip damage in 4-2-1 or down 4-4. So a lot of these guys don't know what the hell they talking about. Lee is not a stance mix-up character. Lee is a character that you play to try to fish for counter hits and get punishment. None of his lows are casino lows. He doesn't have casino. He has no casino. Stuff like down 3. I'll give you an example. If you start ducking, see 34. These are the stuff that I'm doing on you to stop you from ducking. All of those moves, right? Those are the moves that I'm stopping you. Those are the moves I'm doing to stop you from ducking. See that, right? All that stuff. That's what I'm stopping you from ducking. You see it's only 30 damage stuff. So I'm gonna go low, right? So this was Lee Mishima was talking about. The risk reward ratio is not in Lee's favor. So you see how much damage I'm doing? I'm losing just for me trying to poke you, cause with a low. So Lee is not meant to be played as a rush down casino character. Moves like down 3, if you want the risk reward ratio to be in your favor, you have to do stuff like this. You have to high crush with it, because then if you high crush with it, Lee gets a full combo. So that makes the risk reward ratio more in your favor, because if it hits on counter hit, you get a full combo. But if your opponent blocks it, you get launched. So it's even. You either get launched or you hit a counter hit.
I think also it is important to show this entire situation with heat.
So playing it like that is good, but playing it like in a way that you're just trying to casino is not gonna work out for you. I'll give you another example. Let's say you start doing Lee Chalan slide. The slide up close is launch punishable, and it doesn't track. You see that? And then on hit, it's +5, right? What can you do with the +5, right? If you hit somebody with that, let's see what you can do. You could do Silvertail. You could do while staying 2-3. You could do while staying 4. You could do while staying 3-3. All right. So I'm gonna show you something. Let's say somebody does that and you do Silvertail, right? The Silvertail can still be mashed out, right? So somebody doesn't need to really respect it too much. But obviously it's -14, so somebody can sidestep and block. So I'm gonna do Silvertail. You see I sidestep and blocked, right? Sidestep and duck. So I'm gonna let him hit me with Silvertail. So you can step it. So there's no mix-up involved in that. You could just step it. And if somebody thinks you're gonna do Silvertail, see the risk reward ratio, you're getting launched. So you could sidestep the Wastain 2-3. The best thing to do after this is obviously just Wastain 4. Or if you want to be more risky, you could do Wastain 3-3, and it'll avoid the opponent from stepping. You could go into Hitman, right? The thing with going into Hitman is that you kind of just lose your plus frames, and there's no real mix-up involved in that, because obviously, you know, you can sidestep duck. See, just about all the options in Hitman, you can sidestep to the right. The only thing Lee could do is he could do this into that, and it forces you to block. But like I said, there's no mix-up involved in that. That's why I say Hitman Sense is not a mix-up. This is only worth it if you notice your opponent is mashing afterwards and you want to get like a quick counter hit. So all of these stuff is meant to hit you on counter hit. So I'll give you another example. You see if I block slide, I get a launch, right? But if I hit it on counter hit, I get good damage. See that? I get pretty good damage. So a stunting like slide, you should only also be using it for a counter hit, because the risk reward ratio is more in the middle now that you hit it on counter hit. And obviously you can mix up slide with while staying 2-3, but most people will duck just because they see the shimmy in the while staying 2-3. But now, since while staying 2-3 is instant bound tornado, the slide mix-up is not as scary as it used to be, like in season 1, because in season 1 you got while staying 2-3 heat burst and you can end the round. So in general, stuff like slide, you don't really want to do it as a...
Wait a minute. While standing 2-3 is stronger now than it was before, in my opinion, or am I getting something wrong here? So you are saying that while standing 2-3 before you could get a heat burst and then the full combo, and then the round was over, which was correct in some cases, but now you get the combo every time, also without heat. I do think that is an advantage. What do you guys say? So either one time you get combo once a round with heat, but the combo is big, or you get a smaller combo but you get it every time with or without heat. So I would rather take the smaller combo, but that I can do every single time.
As a mix-up tool, you kind of want to do as a counter hit move, or, you know, if your opponent's already trying to duck slide because it's launch punishable, you could just mind game them with the wave dash like this, because they're gonna duck anyway. And then obviously stuff like while standing 1 is good. You can mix up this with that, but I want to recommend it, honestly, because the risk reward is not in your favor. Somebody blocks that, -14 punish, and if somebody gets hit by this, only 29 damage. So it's like one of those things.
Okay.
Like
I
these
mean,
moves, like Silvertail,
there's trade-offs and plus.
is better to be used
things
as a counter hit move.
There's a trade-off. It's not all negative or
I'll
all
show you an
positive.
example. See that? I hit on counter hit. If somebody tries to like sidestep an attack, see the reward he gets for a counter hit? Let's do the reward on regular hit, only +3. +3, you can't really do much with it, right?
When you do while standing 2-3 and then you get the wall, you get the spike combo also. That's easy 80 damage plus, right? I just want to put that out there because I saw someone mention the wall spike ender and I thought it was mention worthy. Like the wall spike ender, he has that, right?
Because if I do something like +3, you can interrupt a lot of stuff. Obviously, while saying 4 is uninterruptible, so usually I'll do that. If after Silvertail, but you have to be careful with that because you don't want it to whiff. See, you have to be careful because it spaces. So that you kind of lose your turn when you hit Silvertail. Silvertail is more like if you're gonna hit somebody with it, you only doing it on hit to see how they're gonna react on hit. You're not doing it as a mix-up move. You see, there's no, you can't continue pressure with it. And if you could go into Hitman, but going into Hitman is kind of whack because the Hitman options are slow. The most you could do is like Hitman 1-1-1 if you think somebody's gonna mash, but obviously you have to be careful because it puts the opponent in crouch, so they could high crush you back. But it's good if somebody's mashing. So like you see, most of the stuff that I'm doing, the big damage stuff that I'm doing, is all counter hit stuff. So I made this video to tell you guys that Lee, everybody that's complaining about Lee and everybody that's talking about Lee, obviously does not know how the character works. The character is not a rushdown casino character.
I have to defend Lee in one way though. I find the reason why the people talk so much about Lee is because of the community that plays Lee. If they would be a little bit more chill about it, then people wouldn't talk so much about Lee, because the truth of the matter is Lee is not a problem in Tekken 8 in the grand scheme of things when I am looking at the cast. I would rather like to talk about Alisa, Lily, Victor, Heihachi, you name it. There is many characters that have to be addressed before we come to characters like Lee. I'm not saying Lee is weak, but holy shit, this game is so dog shit. There is some characters in this game where you should like talk about them before Lee. Really, there's priorities to be set. Law. Really, Law. Oh my god, like absolute retard character. Leroy. I think Leroy is more problematic than Lee, personally. I think Leroy is way more problematic than Lee.
The character is a
June, I already said.
Timing, reading, punishment character. Those are the things that make Lee good. So a lot of you guys that are bitching and complaining about Lee don't even know what makes Lee good. What makes Lee good is his keep out, his punishment, and his counter hit baits. That's what makes Lee good. Everything else y'all talking about is literally Lee's weaknesses. Lee's weaknesses is that he can't casino you, he doesn't have a knockdown low, and he doesn't have a guard break, he doesn't have an install, his tracking is not really good, and he can't really do the Tekken 8 gameplay that everybody else does, which is just mix you up the whole game and go crazy on you. He's just not built like that. The risk reward ratio in his moves is not in his favor for him to do that, which I showed you in this video. So he's not supposed to be played like that, which is why a lot of you guys that do play Lee and think Lee is broken, y'all get bodied and drown in pools because y'all don't know how the character's supposed to be played. A lot of you guys are fools, and y'all should watch my guides more so y'all can actually learn how to use my character, because a lot of you guys don't know what makes him good and what makes him bad. And I know you guys are gonna say I'm downplaying because I'm making this video, which is crazy because when other people make anti-guides, y'all don't complain or call people down players, but when I do, I'm a down player.
B1 Brian is better.
I just know more about Tekken than you, and I'm better than you with Lee. So if you got a problem with that, too bad. So yeah, so that's how Lee is. Lee's architect of a character is baiting for counter hits and fishing, and that's just how it is. He's not a mush down character, he's not a casino character, he's not built like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and when it comes to tracking, we already know his tracking issues, right? See, because he has moves, see? You can stop step him both ways. See that? Both ways you can side step him. And another thing with Lee is that his safer lows are too slow. So moves like this, you can block this on reaction, and then on hit, it gives too much pushback. So you can't really continue offense. So stuff like that is reactable. The moves like that, you just doing it to see if somebody can block it and to stop them from sidestepping right, and just seeing what they do on hit. You're not really doing that move as a mix-up move. Even though I know a lot of elite players use that as a 50-50. So that's another thing, another move, another issue too. This slow is good, but it's too slow. It's reactable. And the tracking is bad. See that? You can sidestep it both ways.
Yeah, that move is really ass.
But it's one of those lows that you're probably gonna do once in a blue, but you're mostly gonna do it in a situation like this.
That move is ass.
It's pretty safe, but it's just slow.
You can I react to it also, to be honest. Like, he's right.
It's minus 13 on block, but the tracking is bad. A lot of things I noticed too, a lot of elite players, they get away with a lot of stuff. I see a lot of people standing still. You can step a lot of elite stuff. So Lee's best lows, obviously, is down back 3. That's a good poke too because it's 20 frames and it's only -1, so you can't really see it. Obviously, the issue is that it's minus on hit. It used to be better in older Tekken games because it was +2, so you could, like, you know, counter hit back.
So now I have a question,
like
Chet.
on block.
Now I have a question, because I really feel like I am missing something here. I really think I'm missing something here. So this move is good because it's I-20 and it's not reactable, but down 3 is I-16 and that is reactable. How is that working? What am I missing in this? I am really open to get educated on something that I didn't know about down 3, and even like maybe it's not true I-16 or something like that. But what is the fucking arguments? Oh my god, Zaza, thank you so much for the fucking sub, man. That means a lot. I want all my Twitch subscribers that have no Prime to sub on Kick instead of Twitch. You can still come to Twitch and chat there, but please use ad blocker there and give me the sub on Kick. It's way more important for me. Thank you so much.
Back 4 is another move. If you get somebody ducking, you get this and that. That's probably the best duck check. And then, you know, if they block it, you could do little counter hit stuff with high crushes and low crushes. And then down 4 is good, but obviously down 4 is minus 14 on hit. So you have
I get
to be
way
careful,
more from kick.
because some people will punish you, but if they start trying to punish you, the risk reward is in your favor because you get a full combo. See, you get a full combo. So stuff like that is pretty good because you can mind game people like that. So yeah, let me know what y'all think in the video. I try my best to explain stuff. And yeah, man.
Let's see the comment section. People just refuse to lab. It's not 50-50, it's 20-way mix up. The inconsistency of Silver Tail Step show one of Lee's worst traits is he has no side step. Okay. Refusing to learn counterplay. And there being no counterplay are two different things. Where's the casino? Is the mix-up in the room with us? Okay, there's a lot of people agreeing with him. Fair enough. Alright. A first tweet. If you know it's coming, just step left. Yeah, I heard similar sentence once from Mr. Murray. Everyone is talking about Lee today, bro. Anyways, let's go with the next one. We have a lot of shit to react to. Shall I just type in Tekken 8 and see what comes up? I didn't react to this yet. Do you want to see me react to Kunimitsu? Or you don't give a shit about Kunimitsu? Is it true that you are ditching Twitch? I am not ditching Twitch. I am still gonna stream on Twitch, but I want all my viewers that want to support me to stop subscribing on Twitch and instead subscribe on Kick. Because if I have 200 subscribers on Twitch, I get 450 euros. If I have 200 subscribers on Kick, I get 950. And I can get monetization, meaning I get 4 euros and 50 cents per hour. Yo, thank you so much for the gifted subs, Dunet. I kiss your heart, bro. 5 fucking gifted subs, bro. That is legit, man. Thank you so much. Big man. Big man thing. WW. Thank you so much, bro. Yeah, this is very important. Just cancel your subscription on Twitch and instead subscribe on Kick, bro. It would mean a lot to me. Because I cannot rely on Kick, on Twitch anymore. Because, bro, what did I do on Twitch? I just played the game. I was friendly towards everyone. The moment I play a set against someone from the LGBTQ community, I get mass reported for nothing and it works and I am banned for 2 weeks. Who says that Twitch is gonna be around for fucking... I don't know, maybe I get mass reported again and banned again, even though I didn't do anything. Yo, thank you for the follow.
Ready for the next battle.
What's up?
Section 8. New challenger. Turning itself.
What the fuck was that? Oh, that is a launch. What are you recruiting me, Miss Vice President? Where, what, huh? She's the Vice President of a country now? Isn't Kuni cute? I think she is cute, yeah. I don't think she's not, like, it's okay, the design is good, but the gameplay, I hope, is gonna be okay. But what is that move? That is a power crush? That must be probably the coolest power crush in the game, bro, I can't lie. That is a cool power crush, bro. The fuck is that? Man, her combos look saucy.
Let's see if you're worthy to be called a ninja.
Fun fact, Kuni means faggot in Farsi, in the Persian language. When you say to someone, you are Kuni, that means you give ass or you are a faggot, like it's a slur. Come, we learn a little bit Farsi today. Iran, bro. To Kuni hasti. Everyone write this. To Kuni hasti. To Kuni hasti. That means you are Kuni, but that also means you are a faggot. To Kuni hasti. And you gotta say it like this, like a bit disgusted. Kuni, like this, Kuni. What the fuck was that? That is a taunt. How do you say fuck the Jews? Kose nane Yahudiya. Kose nane Yahudiya. I like 4 languages. Okay, that is the new outfit, another new outfit, and this is the OG outfit. Kuni Mitsu. First look at Combo Breaker. character costume Aurora outfit pack. This is like when in Yu-Gi-Oh! You had fucking Exodia special edition or fucking here Blue Eyes White Dragon Holo first edition, and then the whole fucking card is glittery and shit. Anna Fakum Ram Armor King. From all these fucking DLCs, which one did you like? Let me go one by one. I didn't like Clive. I liked Heihachi first, but then I was disappointed in what they did with him. I did like Lydia, and then I was disappointed what they did with her. I did not like Eddie. I did not like Miyarizu. I liked Armor King. I liked Fakum Ram, but not a lot, but he's okay. I did not like Anna. Heihachi Mishima. Okay. Then, who is next? Hey, the main man works with Bandai Namco. Shall we see what he has to say about the next guest character? Maybe he has some fucking intel, like a Mossad agent.
What's up, guys? Main man Sui here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. And I wanted to talk a little about you know, the last DLC character of Season 3. We don't know who it is. Could be a guest character, could be an OG new character. It's probably not someone returning though, but could be a guest character. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that, what I would like to see. You see the pictures behind me here. But of course, I want to talk a lot about, what's her name? Tifa Lockhart. You know how old I am.
You're not gonna get
Final
Tifa.
Fantasy on release in 1990. Was it 97? I mean, I was 11 or 12. I mean, this was a long time ago now. This is a character that a lot of Tekken fans want to see in Tekken, like desperately so. I'm not one of them. I'm just gonna say that straight away. Like, this waifu is like worshipped in the Tekken portion of a community that you find that spend a lot of time on the internet. There was recently
Just say Guna.
leak. I mean, you have no clue if it's legit or not, but that said that she will actually be in, I think, Season 4 of Street Fighter 6. So Tifa will be in Street Fighter according to that leak. A lot of people are taking that leak extremely seriously, saying like, oh my god, these guys have a proven track record, they know what's up. So I mean, if she goes to Street Fighter 6, good for them, I guess. They have a lot of ladies with, let's just say, big personalities. There's a lot of that in Street Fighter. We have some of it now in Tekken. Well, they did a personality patch, you know, for Tekken. They actually did that. I think only Japanese developers can get away with doing anything like that. Tifa is very well liked. It kind of makes sense if she goes to Street Fighter 6 because we got Clive.
She's gonna go to
Noctis.
Street Fighter 6.
Those characters are nowhere near as popular as anyone found in like Final Fantasy 7, right? Final Fantasy is like the Final Fantasy game. When I played it, I consider it the best game I've ever played. As I've gotten older, I don't think it holds up quite as well, especially the story is very anime. It's very black and white, doesn't have a lot of gray, and the character designs don't hold up, in my opinion. The best thing about Final Fantasy is the score. Final Fantasy 7 is the score by Nobuo.
I must say, when I was a kid, I wanted to have the hairstyle of Cloud Strife. I thought you had a sick
and that
hairstyle.
score is still arguably the greatest score ever composed. There's like, what, 100+ tracks, and every single track has its own identity and has a lot of heart. The score is Final Fantasy. There's a great game there as well, but story-wise and the characters, meh. As I've gotten older, I gotta say, it's gotten weaker with time for me personally. It's a bit like Dragon Ball, you know, you love it as a kid, and then you go older, and you go like, oh. But, you know, Dragon Ball has its charm as well. With Tifa, I'm like, okay, she goes to Street Fighter. She's more popular than Noctis and Clive, obviously. And Street Fighter 6 is the biggest fighting game of all time. and it completely dominates Japan. It's almost like the
all that
biggest
hustle
game
by
in
Tekken and
Japan.
Tifa
So it
fans
kinda
just
makes
for
sense
end
that
up in Street Fighter 6. Bro, the problem is Tifa is that fucking 8 out of 10 female that you wanna chat to, and then there goes like the fat fucking guy with a fucking Tekken 8 cap, incel 5'5", not in shape, no jawline. Hey, can I get your number? Hey, stop sexually harassing me. And then there comes Street Fighter 6, chat 6'3", fucking heavy jawline, Sigma, here the fucking orbital bones and shit, everything zygomatic bones on point, next level genetics. And he says, yo, you know, you can ring me if you want. And then he goes, and then she, I pick up, please, when I ring you. You know, that's the fucking difference, man. Why would they choose Tekken 8, where everyone shits on the game, that has the worst fucking reputation out of all the fucking fighting games at the moment, where every new fighter is basically shit-talked into oblivion? Why would they give them their beloved character if they can just go to fucking Street Fighter? I wouldn't do that also.
You know, the Japanese developers, they always have each other's backs, you know, they live in their bubble to a large degree. So if Tifa goes anywhere, it kind of makes sense. She goes to Street Fighter 6. The game is such a phenomenon. Happy for the Street Fighter guys that they're doing so well. And if they get Tifa, like, I personally don't give a shit. Like, I don't think Tifa is a very interesting character. If she wasn't in Final Fantasy VII, is she really a great character? I can think of a million other characters I'd rather have in Tekken. But then people say, you know, she does martial arts, and, you know, I guess that's interesting.
Clive was just a business decision. I explained to you. Tifa is not a character that needs to be sold anymore. And when Street Fighter gets Tifa, it's good for Final Fantasy. But, like, Clive underperformed. He was not popular, so we got Clive. So they can get some fucking more copies sold for that fucking Final Fantasy game with Clive, because that didn't do so well. You get me? But here they get fucking more out of it. It makes sense. Send fucking Tifa, the beloved character, to Street Fighter, and like the stuff that is not performing to the dog shit game.
But yeah, I personally don't see it. It looks like she's going to Street Fighter 6 if the leaks are to be believed, but we don't know. I would much rather personally have.
I don't doubt it's
from,
good, but he didn't do
Requiem.
so
Love
well.
his new look, aged Leon, very
Can't compare to
character,
Tifa.
Love the one-liners. Could do a lot with that in Tekken, like hitting throws or counter hits, a bingo, like whatever you want to do. I just think he's so cool, and he's so enormously popular, and he's fresh off of Requiem, which in my opinion is the best.
When I think about Leon, because he has an X, it could work like Negan.
Resident Evil to date. I mean, he's probably a very hard license to get, a hard character to get, but he would be fantastic for Tekken 8. And then I put Invincible here.
Sephiroth, bro, allow it, man. Range fucking 7. I'm gonna go mid, homie.
This show is not dropping in quality. It's actually amazing to see a show that's on its 4th season and it's still 10 out of 10 or like 9 out of 10. And the characters are very likable. And we know Omni-Man was in MK, so maybe Mark could be in Tekken 8. Probably won't happen, but you know, they did Negan for Tekken 7, so I'd love to see Mark in Tekken personally. I think it would be sick. Of course, he has his own game now with Invincible Versus, so, you know, could be a tough thing to land, but I certainly would not mind. And then I put Ryu from Street Fighter because, you know, Akuma in Tekken 7 didn't work out too well. He was so unbelievably broken, you know, just turned Tekken on its head and nothing worked. Broke every single rule we expect to have in a Tekken game. But there's no denying everyone loves Street Fighter, and Street Fighter 6 is doing so well. Ryu is the main protagonist, he's the poster boy. Would be cool to have him in Tekken 8, I think, if they could handle the balancing. But when it comes to 2D, personally, I would love to see Scorpion in Tekken 8 as a guest character. I do have a lot of respect for MK with its charm, vigor, Johnny Cage. Actually looking forward to seeing MK2 in theaters. I'm gonna see it in like a week. Carl Urban, you know, plays Johnny Cage, so that's gonna be sick. Scorpion would be so sick to see in Tekken 8, again, if the 2D mechanics work. And it would feel more fresh and cool than having a Street Fighter character yet again. It would be nice to see the Western fighting game put into Tekken. I don't think it would ever happen, but I would love it. And then if he kills you with the Rage Art, maybe, you know, a KO, and then it transitions to like a fatality or something, a fatality win pose. Of course, they couldn't do it very gory, but, you know, they could do something like they do in Injustice, I guess, or something like that. This is not an interesting pick, but it's a safe one. Everyone likes Solid Snake. I was gonna put Albert Wesker, or maybe some other, like, some anime character, but...
Bro, legit talk, yeah, the only character this game needs, it's Oma Tokita. He has heat. He has advance, which is his heat. He fits the game perfectly. He has ground and pound. He has reversals. He has fucking combos already in the series. He has ultimate tackle. Oma Tokita would be so good, but it's never gonna happen. And that's what it is. Oma. Kiryu from Yakuza, yeah, but Kiryu apparently doesn't hit bitches, so it is what it is. Leo ranked, look at the avatar, bro. So fucking non-binary fucking elf, I'm gonna sick you. Kazuya debate. Ikari versus Keisuke. Do you want to see this? I have a horror game, by the way. Do you want me to play horror game? An 1 hour horror game? So what do you want me to do now? Ikari versus Keisuke and then horror game. Okay, we watch Ikari versus Keisuke and then we do horror game. Thank you everyone for watching the Tekken reaction stream. And thank you for the subs to Kick. It means a lot. I need to fucking fulfill this joint here. Let me show you real quick. One more time. This is the fucking stuff we have to get, yeah? Where is it? Community. Here, this one. So, way to verification. Get 10 subscribers and fucking 50 viewers in the last 30 days. This one we can reach, I think, and I think we can reach this one also. I do believe that we can get this, especially when my Twitch is back and we can like funnel a few viewers over there when I play like GOD 6 cars and shit. So this can work.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Kick doesn't work with Amazon Prime. Okay. L sweep. Kurai. Electric. Oh my god, he got down for the 1-2 there.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice block. Why does Medusa not stream every day? I have a job. Oh, you fucked up. Thank you for the follow. I don't think so. I would need to get like what 700 subscribers to make more money than my IRL job. Nice. Sick combo. Down big 1-2. Oh no. Nice.
Round 1. Fight.
You can't depend on Twitch. It's too dangerous. That's why. I mean, I'm gonna get the audience from Twitch, but I hope I can make Kick my main platform, because bro, 200 subscribers on Kick is almost 1k money. You can't compare that to fucking Twitch. Twitch rips you off. Jab on hit, electric. Toshin. FF2? No.
Round 2. Fight.
Bro, Medus, when you're back, promote your kicks every stream. Yeah, but I need to be smart about it. If I do it too aggressive, they ban me. Because it's not allowed to funnel in viewers from Twitch to Kick. Did you know that? The smart bastards. You need to a little bit indirectly say it. Like, I can't say, hey, everyone unsubscribe on Twitch and subscribe on Kick. Which I want. I actually want that. Kick, you know what Twitch is good for? Prime subscribers. You have a fucking Amazon Prime, you can drop the Prime there, then you don't pay anything. That's cool. Get fucking 80 cents from it. Nice, Elec. Ish, ish. Yo, thank you for the follow, Trigger. Yeah, Twitch is really weird, Zaza. Twitch is really, really weird. Yo, what's up, Vegeta? Nice. Hey, hey, hey. Clean sweep by Keisuke. Okay, catch him. Medusa, are you against casinos and betting? I try to not promote it, but I don't care so much about it. Because I know this is with stake and stuff. I know about it.
Round 2. Fight.
Is there a way? Yeah, you get notification from Kick itself if you follow me and turn on the alert box, I think. Download the Kick app. Nice. Yeah, I know about it. Kick is funded by Stake. But who cares, bro? Twitch is funded also by Jews, Amazon and shit, so... You can't avoid these motherfuckers. Otherwise you can't even live. You can't even have a phone, bro. We are surrounded. Just give it up. Yeah, I rather support fucking casino than LGBTQ. Nice keyboard. He had his number then in the second game. And in the third one also. Okay, that's it. G fucking G's. And now it is time for horror game. I'm looking forward to this one. It looked nice. So the game is called Death on Holly Ridge. It's one of them PlayStation 1 looking horror games, by the way. The ones that I like a lot. Yeah, Keiske 1. Keiske 1. Indie. Guna games for my younger fans. Do you want the game dark or medium? I think dark is cooler. Gonna shit.
Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the town, not a car on the road, not a soul to be found, except for one truck on a holiday route. A young woman driving as the flurries came.
Okay,
out.
I'm a young woman.
2 stops remained on this blustery night, as cold
Yeah, the
winds
Russian
were
one, yeah.
rising 'neath fading light. The glow of the houses grew distant and thin, and here, in the dark, our story will begin.
Driver, radar's showing that snow front moving in. Keep it slow out there, yeah?
Almost done. I cannot wait to get in my warm bed. I am freezing my buns off out here.
Okay, go inside and deliver the package. Why is my fucking joint not working? Okay, we can play without shit. I thought I can play with fucking... I can play with pads, but I need to turn on some settings, so we just do it like this. Fuck it. Nice Lamborghini. This Lamborghini is Lamborghini Countach, by the way. Sick Lambo. What do you think of the visuals? I think the lighting in the game is insane somehow. Even though the graphics is like this, but the lighting is crazy. It's lumen lighting.
Hey, you didn't scratch my car, did you?
No.
No, sir. I am always careful.
Oh, leave the girl alone. Poor thing already has to work on Christmas Eve. She doesn't need you making it worse.
Okay. I was just messing around.
Shut up. That guy looks a little bit like Messi. Messi looks like a retard, doesn't he?
Hello, welcome to Frosty Nuts. Do you need a warm hole?
I will pass on the carbs. But I do have a package for you here.
Oh, my bad. I've had a long day. Oh man, I'm not supposed to leave the counter unattended. Can you put that package in the back room for me, please?
Of course.
Busy night for you?
One more after this.
Then watch those roads. They're icing up fast.
Will do.
It's none of your business, man. You motherfucker. I'm not gonna let you smash.
Sir?
Now what? Where's the keys? Maybe I need to check him up.
Hey, you dropped your truck keys inside.
Oh, thank you.
Fucking bitch, bro. Who jumped? Be honest, who jumped, bro? Who jumped? Messi has kissed the wall, yeah, I know.
One more package. Looks like none of these houses have numbers. I guess I better knock on some doors.
Okay then, let's get it going.
I guess I will start there.
Man, this is a heavy fucking street though. I wish my street would be so beautiful. When I was a child, Christmas looked like this. Now it's just some Afghan people screaming in the fucking streets.
Delivery service.
Okay, no one's there.
Looks like nobody's home. I guess I will try the house across the street.
Make sure she lives, I try. Ausländer, bro. A bunch of Medusas in the street causing fucking havoc. This one.
Hello, delivery service. Again? Well, next door maybe?
Please no jump scare behind me. This game is a little bit unpredictable. Oh, this one's dark. Fucked up. Looks like someone's inside that house though, watching TV. Huh? Or shall I go to the main one?
Hello, I have a package.
Oh, du Hurensohn, Alter. Scheiß Köpek.
Maybe they're home next door?
Köpek, man, Köpek. Surely someone's in here, bro. That's the main fucking house. It must be it.
Delivery service. Of course, it's always the last house I pick.
It's really not this one also? The fuck? Then it's the one that I suspected from the beginning. Köpek means dog.
Delivery service. Please help me. Oh my god. Honey, I am coming in to help you.
Huh? What the fuck is this? I'm scared. I don't want to go in here. But somehow the graphics is weird but insane. I don't know how to describe it. It makes me scared. What the fuck is that?
What the hell?
I'm an queen. And we're gonna get fucked, bro. Oh, Scheiße. So how are we gonna get out of this mess now?
Or those bodies? There's so much blood. Is this a cage? I've got to get out of here before he comes back.
Find a way out. But how? Find a way out before he comes back. This one. Okay, scheiße, scheiße, scheiße. I need to be quick. I still remember how they tasted. I remember every one of them. Rebecca was the first, sweet, soft. I enjoyed her the most. Mary came next. Something about her stayed with me longer than the others. Sean was harder to get through. Tough. Needed more work. Joseph was the last. Dry. Forgettable. I almost did not bother writing him down. Something about the ears reminds me of hard meat. Chewy but flavorful. Fair enough. That is the key, but can I take it? Can't take the key. Should be able to take the key though. I don't think I have so much time. And it's... Why don't you take this key?
It's so dark in here. Honey, where are you?
My friends. Inside here. But the game is too dark. I'm scared. Can I make it lighter? Scheiße. Ah, du Hurensohn!
What's that? I have got to get out of this house.
I had another dream last night. It was from Christmas. When I was younger, before these urges ever started, I will push these urges away. I decorate the house beautiful for Christmas this year. I keep telling myself I don't want to hurt anyone, but something inside me insists I have to. Thoughts about the eating, the tearing, the arranging. Tonight I caught myself imagining how the bones would look nailed up in the bathroom. I will see about that new checkout girl at the grocery pots filled with bubbling ear soup. Bro, this guy is fucking... He belongs to Epstein Island. Okay, someone came. Someone is walking. Hey bro, I can't survive another jump scare, man. Sean. Okay, I can't see shit on this anyway. Was that here before? Bro, I need to make it brighter. I will shit myself. I'm sorry. Just a little bit, bro. But this shit ain't brighter at all. What the fuck? But this shit ain't brighter at all. Yeah, it's cooked. Hey bro, I don't know, man. This game is evil.
My name is Jimmy. I'm using this tape recorder because I do not know what else to do. I was taking the trash out when I heard this.
Thank you for the sub, Daniel.
Not loud, just wrong.
Thank you, bro.
I must have blacked out because the next thing I knew, I was inside this house. Everything in here feels staged, like a killer's place in a movie. But nothing moves. Nothing attacks. It is the window that gets me. They're boarded up. But I can still see my neighborhood through the cracks, like this house is trying to fool me. And earlier, I saw something. At first, I thought it was a shadow, but it was shaped like a person. It stood in the doorway looking at me. I swear it looked like a ghost of whoever lived here before. But when I blinked, it was gone. I do not know how long I have been trapped in this place. If you find this recording, maybe the house pulled you into. I hope you find a way out before whatever that thing is comes back.
Well, you don't want to go forward, you know. Shit, this thing is looking at me, bro, I swear. It does. Fuck you. Oh my god. Why don't you take it? The fuck is that? Is that a streamer? I swear I know this guy. I need to find the code. Shall I do Kazuya 50-50? I think we need a 50-50 here. Was there a room that I missed? We need some panja. So here was nothing. Here is kinda also nothing, I suppose. Behind the picture is also nothing. But here was something in the shit.
Ugh, why did I touch that?
Why the fuck did you touch that? Ugh. I don't know why I did touch that. One of the... Thank you for the follow. One of the cards needs to have like some sort of code. Otherwise it makes no sense. But it says here everything is scratched off also. So I can't use this. Code might be clues scattered around. Yeah, probably, but I don't see any clue yet. I mean, there's written help. And there's some weird fucking whatever the fuck that is. He looks like Unity to me. Unity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need 4 fucking numbers. That's a 2, you say? Two. Ah, okay. I got it, I think. Write down 7. Write down 7. Write down 7. Write down 8. March is May, right? So 5. 5. 7, 8, 3, 5. So, okay, we got that one. Here we got that one. Then we got that one. That is 3. And then the last one needs to be somewhere downstairs. Which should be this one. Ach no, March is 3. Sorry. Yeah, March is 3. This is 5. This is 5. 7, 8, 3, 5. Now we need to figure out the Sean. Ah, okay. And now we need to remember the names and try to look at the text in which he describes the people. I still remember blah blah blah. So the first one is Rebecca. Now write Rebecca number 1. Mary number 2. Sean number 3. And Joseph number 4. That's the order. RMSJ. So this one is Sean. That's number 3 is 5. Number 3 is 5. Rebecca was number 1. So that is 7. 7 is the first one. Mary was the second one, I think. So that's 8. So 7, 8, 5. 7, 8, 5, 3. That took me longer than expected.
What? This is an exterior wall, but I can't even see the end of this.
Please, don't let me die in here.
Honey, just hold on. I am coming.
Don't tell me she's gonna go inside of this. Oh my god. The game is good so far, yeah. I was a little bit retarded when it came to the puzzle. I didn't understand it.
That tunnel was so long. Where am I? Is this the same house? Where's the little girl? She has to be nearby.
Find the child and escape. Okay, someone is here. What the fuck is that?
No way am I going down there.
So what am I supposed to do? I can't go down there. But I cannot go here either. There needs to be a clue here.
I found an old axe wedged behind one of the doors. I thought if I hit the wall hard enough, I could break my way out. But when I swung, the plaster did not crack. It peeled, like it was just a layer hiding something else. Underneath was a tunnel. I crawled in because I had no other way to escape. By the time it opened up, everything was wrong. This place looks like a house melted into a furnace. Rusted metal walls, heat stains everywhere. And the things I keep seeing, they are not normal. Huge spiders crawling across the ceiling, and burned bodies slumped in the corner like they've been stuck here for years. Some of them look like they moved. I heard the boy again, calling for help from somewhere deep in all of this. I think he's trapped in here too. Or something wants me to follow his voice.
Oh, this looks so horrible, man. What the hell is that? Down, down, up, down. Can you write this down? Down, down, up, down. Oh shit. These motherfuckers were not there before, were they? What the hell? Okay, I can't go back.
Looks like it's gone.
But there's no key. How long till I'm unbanned? 6 days, I think. Down, down, up, down. What can that possibly mean? This is probably a riddle now. Down, down, up, down. But up where? makes no sense. Let me use my brain real quick. So you have down, down, and then up, and then up, and then down. The only thing that you realistically can do is walk. And you have stairs that go down, but it doesn't really make sense because I can go down, but I cannot go down again in case I need to walk a specific route, right? Unless here was an item that I missed, like a key or something like that. Down, down, up, up, down. Or has it something to do with this? This will take some time till I figure this out. Maybe place the car. The thing is, I can't change it. I can only do the car like this, or I can turn it. But nothing else. I swear it has something to do with this car. I feel like the key is in the car. And you can do something with the car and then the car opens probably from behind and then the key comes out. That's what I suggest at the moment. So we probably should be staying in that place and figure out what we can do with the car. Or do you have any other suggestion? Oh, wait a minute. When I look here, from here there was a spider coming to the right, but the spider that left was from down there. So somehow this place here and that other place are connected. No? Or we could delude ourselves and it is just like two spiders. And it has nothing to do with it. I think also the car has something to do with it because the up, up, down bullshit is exactly written where the car is. Why is it all smashed like that? It's a toy truck. Is there a gap behind this body in the room with the car? Yeah, there is something here, but I can't go further. Like, there's a gap. Ja, ich kann's schütteln. Can move it like this? Why did it come so close all of a sudden? Wait a minute. Maybe it has something to do with this. The way I fucking shake it. Okay, let's put it down back and then see why it's changed. So I did this and then this was really random, no? And then I did like this. And then it will come closer. No? How did it come so close? Feels like it reacts to my movements when I, like, now it's so close. It wasn't like that before. Oh. I think that was just a reflection. But there is nothing inside this car also. I think we are on the wrong track here. I'm literally looking into the car. There is nothing. There is no key or anything like that. It's empty. I think that's not it. I think that's not it. I don't think it has anything to do with it anymore. Oh. Listen to the recording again. There was an X behind the something, he said, right? But I can't listen to it again. There was an X behind the door, he said. My cam froze, okay. Yo. Oh. Wait a second. I don't think I looked at the writing, there was nothing interesting. Man, we might need to Google this, bro. I don't know what to do. The license plate, what is that gonna do? The problem is right now, there is a door. And it's closed. Which is this one. Every door is closed. There's no path other than this. And that room. There was an X mentioned in the fucking behind the door. There is an X or something like that, but there is no X to be found. Did you try the door where you were crouching? This one here. Yeah, this one. Every door is closed. Every single one of them. And from there I can't advance. Game Boy fucking Advance. This one is not accessible because there's like a gap. Man, shall we cheat? There's another door. You mean this one? I can't access this one. And here is not another door. There's only this door here. So down, down, up, up, down. No, that obviously didn't work. No, you can't jump. Can't jump either. Can only crouch. Now look to the left. What the fuck is that? That was not there before, was it? Chat, I feel retarded. But I think you should feel retarded also, because we all didn't know the script. What is... Ah, down, down, up, up, down. Now it makes sense. No, down, down, up, down. Oh my god, this was so much easier than we thought. I can't believe it.
Another tunnel? That little girl had to go this way.
Bro.
Please. So what? I can't get out.
So ashamed.
Just stay where you are. Okay, honey? I won't leave you.
Bro, we tried to figure out some next fucking shit, yeah? We tried to fucking solve the issues of the world. It was so easy. How did we not see that door?
I don't think I can do that again.
Where the fuck are we now? Another closed door.
Oh my god. There's my truck. I just have to get out of this house. Honey, can you hear me?
Are you really here?
Yes, I am here. My name is Rachel. What is your name?
Rachel. That's my name.
Really? You're Rachel too? Aw, we're like sisters then. Hey, it's alright. What happened? How did you get here?
I don't remember what happened. Everything feels wrong.
Shh, it's going to be okay. I will find you and get us both out of here. Okay?
My head hurts.
Rachel? I have to see if I can find where she is.
Man, fuck Rachel. Fuck Rachel, man. Legit, fuck Rachel, bro. Can we just leave? I don't care about Rachel anymore. What the fuck? Santa? Oh, is that Rachel? Why does that look like Rachel? Reminds me of I had when I was really little, but I don't remember. I think I'm dead already. Shit. Yo. Is that Epstein? Yeah, I think like I am dead. It's GG's. She's reliving her death. Two shall burn to clear the air, the baby's light and fire must flare, the plane must sleep in endless black, and not a glow for claw or cat. Okay, use the riddle to find a way downstairs. Two shall burn to clear the air. Okay, two things need to burn, bro. Two things need to burn here. Clearly. Two shall burn. Is that Keche? Ah, candles. Two candles. Okay, two shall burn to clear the air. Then what? The baby's light and farmer's flare. This is the farmer. Ah, okay. Yeah, I got it. The plane must sleep in endless black. The plane. A plane. Is there a plane here? That is a plane. But I don't think it needs to be turned off. On. Because black and white, it's not... And not a glow for claw or cat. Claw or cat. Claw or cat. Claw now. I think I did it. Oh. key. Okay. 3 chains, 3 keys. Find the clues, find the keys. Okay. So I need to go to the cat somehow, I think. And we need to go up again. What happens when I turn this on? Can I go down again? Freak. Okay, I got a key. Two more keys, yeah. But there's not so many clues at the moment. What is this shitty noise? Oh. Penguin. Where was that again? Penguin. I can't really remember a penguin. Oh, there. Okay. Where's the last clue? Shit.
I wanted to save the boy. I swear I did. Every time I hear him cry for help, I'd run toward it, hoping this time would be different. But it never is. I just end up deeper in the house, farther from anything that feels real. He keeps saying he's in the basement, begging me to come get him. But I know what waits when I follow that voice. That other place. The one that changes every time I go back. I am starting to think the boy is already gone. And whatever is calling me now is not him. It feels wrong. Like an echo that learned how to sound alive. If I still have a chance to get out of here, I think I have to leave him behind. I hate saying that. But I do not think I can save him anymore.
If we get the choice, guys, are we leaving? I think we are, right? Okay, the last key. So, we're gonna get the last fucking key now. Yeah? We're gonna get the last key. And then we have to decide what we wanna do. Where was that again? I can't remember where that was. Hello, hello. I think it was downstairs. Beside the bed. Oh, you're right. Good memory, dude. What the fuck was that?
I will just go to my truck and call dispatch for help. That way they can help the girl.
Exactly.
Down here! I will check the basement and see if she is down there.
No.
I have to help her.
Leave or check the basement. Hard choice. Okay, this is the end of the game, chat. Leave. I go down because it says don't go out, Rachel. Fuck it, we go down then. Let's go down the basement. But where is the... This is it, right? Oh, she's real.
Me. I am going to get you out of here, and we can leave together.
She's real?
Come on, just follow close. We need to get to my truck so I can call for help.
Okay, Rachel. I will follow you.
No way. I thought it was a...
Rachel, come in. We've got you off GPS. Do you copy?
Eh?
Rachel, please respond.
Ma'am, can you hear me? Stay awake.
Oh, she was in a
Stay
car
with us.
accident.
You're doing great. Vitals are improving. Let's go. You're gonna be okay. Just keep your eyes open.
No, I think we did the... I think Rachel... Finding Rachel is saving me mentally.
We're free. Thank you.
It was the good ending. If I would have left, we would have died. If you let the small Rachel die, it's like you die. GG's. Yeah, now we understand why the car was smashed in the room. She was in an accident all along. It was all in her mind. Interesting. Okay, boys, that was it. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a smaller horror game. I tried to get a new horror game for the next fucking session. But there is one game I would really like to play, but I don't know if we find enough players for it. It's called Panicore. Is there anyone having the game called Panicore on his PC? Does anyone have Panicore? If we can get 4 players, we play tomorrow. Okay, can you do me a favor? Maybe ask like Ryujin also. He also has the game, and some other. I think Subrax also has the game. Then we can play Panicore tomorrow. That game is really sick. Okay, boys. The good old over and out.